Welcome back to another epic clash on All vs. All, the arena where legends from different worlds collide. Today, we're stepping away from Hollywood and anime and entering the brutal realm of history, two warrior cultures feared by entire civilizations. Two nations who built their identity on strength, discipline, and pure combat power. In one corner, the Vikings, the storm of the north, savage, fearless, unpredictable, driven by honor and glory. And in the other, the Spartans, the iron army of ancient Greece, disciplined, unbreakable, raised to fight from childhood, different worlds, different eras. One question: who were the ultimate warriors? Let's begin. The Vikings, the warriors of the north. The Vikings were more than just raiders. They were explorers, shipbuilders, traders, and above all, warriors shaped by ice, storms, and endless struggle. Born in Scandinavia during the 8th to 11th century, they lived in harsh climates where only the strong survived. Children learned to use axes before they learned to write. Honor was everything. A man without courage was nothing. Their preferred weapons, brutal axes, heavy shields, and razor-sharp axes. In battle, Vikings relied on chaos, shock attacks, fast raids, and pure overwhelming power. Some Viking legends describe berserkers, warriors who entered a trance-like rage, feeling no pain and attacking with animalistic fury. Historians still debate whether this was magic, mushrooms, psychology, or simply unmatched adrenaline. Viking fun facts you didn't know: Vikings were incredibly clean. They bathed once a week, far more often than most Europeans at the time. They used makeup and styled their hair. Even warrior chiefs bleached their beards. Their ships were so advanced that modern engineers study them today. DNA evidence shows Vikings weren't just blonde giants, they came from all over Europe. One Viking saying perfectly captures their mindset: fear not death, for the hour of your doom is set, and no man may escape it. The Spartans, the battle-born soldiers. If Vikings were chaos, Spartans were order. From the moment a Spartan boy was born, he entered the most brutal training system in ancient history, the Agoj. At age 7, they were taken from their families and trained for war. Cold baths, little food, constant combat drills, harsh punishments for weakness. Spartans didn't fight for gold or loot, they fought for Sparta, discipline, and unbreakable unity. Their strongest weapon wasn't the spear or shield, it was the phalanx formation, shield to shield, step by step, a human tank. When Spartans moved together, they were almost impossible to break. Spartan fun facts you didn't know: Spartan shields were sacred. Losing your shield was worse than dying. They used only around 300 words of vocabulary, short, direct, tactical speech. Spartan kings often fought on the front lines. Women in Sparta had more rights than almost any other ancient society. A famous Spartan mother once told her son, "Come back with your shield, or on it." Theory time: what if Vikings and Spartans ever met? History never allowed these two warrior nations to meet, but fans and historians love to theorize. Here's the most popular theory: if Vikings landed near Greece, the Spartans would have been outnumbered. Vikings traveled in large raiding groups, sometimes hundreds of men at once, but Spartans had technology and structure, iron discipline, military formations, and superior strategy. Many experts believe the first Viking charge would be devastating, but the moment Spartans formed the phalanx, the chaos of the Vikings might collapse. Still, a berserker breaking through the front line that could change everything. Surprising connection: a fact most people don't know: Vikings actually admired the Spartan way of life, even centuries later. In Norse sagas, there are references to warriors of the south known for discipline and formation fighting, believed by some scholars to be descriptions inspired by ancient Sparta. They respected Sparta's discipline, just as Spartans would have respected Viking courage. Different worlds, same warrior spirit. Cultural impact: the legends they left behind. Spartans shaped the idea of elite soldiers. Modern special forces still study their discipline and formation. Vikings shaped the idea of fearless explorers. Their ships reached America centuries before Columbus. Spartans gave us the ideal of perfect training. Vikings gave us the ideal of unstoppable courage. Both changed the world in ways no other warrior culture ever has. Who would win? The Vikings, raw power, unpredictability, berserker fury. The Spartans, strategy, discipline, teamwork, power versus precision, chaos versus order, storm versus steel. And now, it's your turn to decide. Who wins this legendary clash? The Vikings or the Spartans? Tell us in the comments and make your voice part of the All vs. All history. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and suggest the next epic duel. See you in the next battle.